Alrighty, so it's Thursday, October 8th, and Robin was here, and those are the new doors, and you put a block down the bottom there that will help keep the snow and stuff out. So when I open it up, I get a whole bunch of sawdust in the face, but I can definitely, I can back in here now with pretty much no problem. I gotta get a little better at it, but yeah, once I get it down, backing in and out would be no problem at all. And yeah, the doors are a lot wider than they were. I think I've got about 4 inches on each side now instead of like 1.5 inches, if that. And yeah, he's just gone out to get some eye hooks so he can hook the doors so they don't get blown by the wind as I'm backing up and close on me. And a couple of other little gadgets as well. And then he's done. And I think for the winter time what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a sheet of plywood and maybe put down some of the rubber tile that you can get from Giant Tiger in places as a floor, just to have some insulation on the vehicle. And then I'm going to look at getting a battery warmer, basically like an electric blanket that I can wrap around the housing and just keep the battery, because I guess what happens is that when the batteries freeze, the chemicals within separate from the water, and then the water freezes, and that's what destroys your batteries. So the aim is to keep the batteries motivated and going, and you know, a little bit of warmth won't do any harm. And but it's just a question of if my landlady's cool with me doing that, having like a small electric blanket out here running overnight. Yeah, we will see what she feels about that. I don't think it'll be too much of a draw. It won't be on that high. I just need to kind of keep it warm. It doesn't have to be hot. And then, like I said to Chris, the guy from E-Tech Scooters, that I'm just going to play it by ear this winter. I mean, we might not get a lot of snow. We might get a shitload of snow. And it'll all just depend on the city and how well they clear the trails and all that kind of stuff. So another interesting development is the deer. So my neighbor over across from me here, yesterday afternoon, like at about 2 in the afternoon, had deer like standing in his driveway, which is a little odd for this area. It's not, we haven't had a lot of deer in this area. A little bit further up, you'll find a lot of deer mitigation on gardens and stuff, but up until like the last year or so, deer really didn't come down here. But there's a big farm that's about 2 blocks up from me, what used to be a farm, and a lot of that farmland has been sold off and developed, so a lot of that area of feeding that the deer had is now gone, probably pushing them closer to us. So I've seen deer popping in and out along that fence line like since yesterday, and you can hear them at night. They're definitely here.